Hello everyone, it's Wheezy again. I figured it was about time to do another commentary video since I've prestiged to the second prestige. And I think I did my first commentary right after right after I went first prestige in about 30 levels. Which is about the same here. I think I'm about level 42 or 43 right now in my second prestige. It is currently Monday and I prestiged on Friday? So the holiday was good. I got a lot of playing time in. But let's talk about stuff that's still wrong with the game. First of all, Infinity Ward patched the 1887s. Alright, yeah. They don't have as much range on them. They don't do as much damage. So it's all good for about 2 weeks there. Didn't see many 1887s anymore. It was awesome. Then people realized that if you put bling on it with FMJ, that it was the exact same thing it was before the patch. So now they're back, and they're annoying, and they're everywhere. And with the exception of now having to give up your perk 1, they're the exact same. Which is really, really fucking annoying. So, good job, Infinity Ward. Well done. No, not at all. You fucked up, yet again. Good playtesting, by the way. Brilliant. So that's broken, even though they apparently tried to fix it. And then shit that they didn't try to fix, that is broken. The care package glitch is still there. The care package exploit is more accurate, but glitch has become the de facto word for anything wrong with a video game. Basically, Infinity Ward did not intend you to get a care package, pull out the marker, and then run around the map knifing everyone. They didn't intend that, and the fact that people are doing it simply because it gives you insane speed is an exploit of something that shouldn't be in the game, and it's broken and it needs to be fixed. So that's still there, especially when combined with Marathon and Lightweight, as you'll normally see, and Commando, the prototypical knife kit that is so aggravating. That's where you'll see it, and it's just really, really annoying. And when they have the care package, it's just like, go kill yourself. Seriously. Not really, I don't advocate that. Well, maybe if you use the care package glitch. Matchmaking is still broken. Not much to say about that. People still get thrown out of parties randomly. It'll put people in separate games despite being in the same party. It's... honestly, why? Why? But let's talk about some good things. After going through another prestige, after going through my first prestige, I found some new things to like. Start out with something more recent with KJ coming to town. KJ was in town visiting a few days, so I recorded some videos from his point of view. You saw I posted a couple of the nuke videos that he had. While he was here, I was able to see firsthand the way he uses tactical insertions, which is delicious. I really liked the way he used them, giggity. And so I have adopted that into the way I play, which is really great, especially on specific maps. But basically, you take the tactical insertion, you run behind where the enemy is spawning. It works in Domination or Deathmatch. Those are the two modes I play since we play Ground War. It works in either one. Works better in Domination because the spawns don't switch as often. You'll have to move your tactical insertion if your spawn switch. But you place your tactical insertion behind the enemy spawn and then proceed to rape them viciously. You're basically spawning behind them so they're all looking the other direction towards your team. And you just shoot them over and over and over. Especially if you have a silenced weapon, they just never seem to really figure it out. So if they kill you, you just respawn, put another tac insertion down, and just do it again. So it's awesome. I love the tac insertions. If you use the tac insertions to boost, you can go with the care package glitchers, as far as I'm concerned. But I love tac insertions. And that goes hand in hand with the other perk that I've really fallen in love with, which is One Man Army. And I originally wrote One Man Army off as potentially the worst perk 1 ever devised, but it's grown on me. Originally I thought the only reason you would want to change kits in the middle of a round without dying is if someone had air support and you wanted to switch to a kit that had a launcher in it. But since you have to give up your secondary weapon to use one-man army and your first perk, it was like, what's the point? You can just, instead of giving up your secondary weapon for nothing, just switch to, just use your secondary weapon as a launcher and pretend it's not there when there's no air support. But as I started to think about it more, I basically end up using one-man army to rotate perks in the middle of a round and to switch equipment. For instance, the kits I was running were basically a way for me to use different perk 2s. Here's the way, with one-man army, you have to do what I call selling your soul to one-man army. You really, to get the full use out of it, you have to put it in the majority of your custom classes. I think at the peak of when I was using it, I had it in 4 of my custom classes. And I had one that was lightweight with attack insertion, one that was a silence weapon with stopping power and attack insertion, one that was silent stopping power and Semtex, and one that was danger close. So basically I would use the lightweight one on big maps to get the attack insertion behind the other team. Otherwise I would use the stopping power one on smaller maps if I needed to get behind other people with attack insertion. And then once I placed attack insertion, I could switch to my kit that had Semtex in it, have equipment, silence weapon, stopping power, and be behind their team killing them. And then when I die, it automatically switches me back to my attack insertion. I replace it and switch my kits again. And then if I got a good kill streak and I had air support, switch to the Danger Close kit, use that with Danger Close Pro, use that with my air support to just murder everyone, and then switch back to my stopping power kit and proceed about the regular ass kickery. So I really, really like one-man army. I was really sad to give it up when I prestiged, and I am happy that now that I'm a 42 or a 43 in my second prestige right now, I'm really close to unlocking it again at 45. I may wait to use it again since I used it so much, but man, getting that, my ACR back, I'm psyched. My new favorite third perk, well, it's a close contender. Pretty sure it's my new favorite third perk. Commando Pro. I love it. Not for a reason you'd think. I mean, knifing people from 800 yards away is great and all, although a little ridiculous. But Commando Pro and being able to just leap off of shit without worrying about getting hurt is awesome. This game you're watching here is Domination on Afghan. I don't know if I ever do it in this, but I love it on Afghan. I just leap off the cliff, and I don't have to worry about anything. I see someone down there, I just jump off and kill them. And I don't have to worry about aiming at those little mattresses to break my fall. I can just jump right the hell off the cliff and chase people down and kill them. And it's also nice just to be able to get around the map quicker on maps like Quarry, where you can just jump off of anything. Especially on Domination on Quarry, when you want to defend the B point, you can just leap off of anything down there to B and go defend it really quickly. So I love Commando Pro. And yeah, being able to knife people from a mile away is nice too. But that's kind of a side effect. Another reason I started using Commando is I found I was getting in the bad habit using steady aim of shooting at people when I come around a corner and we're face to face. I would start just instinctively hip firing at people, and they would just, and I would start hitting them, but they wouldn't be dead, and then they would knife me and I'd be dead instantly. And I was like, motherfuck, and I watch like KJ play, and I watch Pip play, my wife, and they are just like instinctive knifers. Like they see someone and it's just like bam, stabbed, ganked. I'm like, man, I need to learn how to do that shit so I don't keep getting ganked when I come around a corner. So I took steady aim out, put Commando in to kind of force me to use my knife more, because I was using assault rifles a lot. I still am. And taking steady aim off doesn't make them very effective hip firing at close range. So from me forcing myself to die from that several times kind of broke my habit, so I now am more of a close range knifer, which has helped significantly in close range encounters. So I really like Commando for that, but it's helped even without Commando. Like I've been completing some of my ninja challenges, and now that I just instinctually knife, even without having Commando, it's nice to just shank a bitch instead of having to worry about whether or not I'm going to hip fire him well enough. So, yeah, I'm enjoying that. Not a whole lot else to talk about right now. I want to make some more videos that are more dedicated videos in the future, kind of. I don't want to call them tutorial videos, but they basically are. I don't know when I'm going to get time to do those, but basically I want to make a video of... I want to make a video that explains what camping is, and more importantly, what camping isn't. And how, basically how you can apply different techniques of defensive play versus run and gun versus being a campy little bitch. So hopefully I'll be able to get that going before too long. But as for this commentary, that's going to be it. So see you guys later.